Alright, so I'm parking my car outside, which I don't like doing. I hate parking cars outside because they get dirty, birds poop on them, leaves get stuck in the hood, people break in, all sorts of stuff happens. It's never a good option to park your car outside if you can help it. But the last week we have another car, and we have an old Volkswagen Bus. You've seen in other episodes probably, but we normally keep it in a storage unit out in another part of San Diego, just because it's more affordable and we don't have room in our garage, and it's a 50-year-old car and I don't really want to leave it outside every day, and they're easy to break into, so a whole bunch of reasons. But my point is I've been parking my car outside, which makes me nervous because stuff gets stolen. I've had so many cars broken into, it sucks. But my HOA where we live is like the most strict, worst HOA ever. You're not allowed to park on the premise if you live there. It's basically for visitors. That's it. But there's no public parking. So I don't know how they distinguish between a visitor and somebody who just drops their car out there. I think it's the stupidest thing ever. If you're going to pay $400 a month for an HOA, let the owners of these houses park there. I mean, that's kind of the point. So there's probably like 20 visitor parking spots in our whole complex, and there's maybe 45 houses, so about one parking spot for every 2 houses. And anyway, so usually if you park there like 1-2 days, you're okay. It's the 3rd, 4th day, that's when you start getting a little suspicious. So the HOA guy is he's like the parking Nazi. He like dies to go give people tickets, and he carries around this little ticket book like he's the public police officer here. And anyway, I've probably gotten 4 tickets at this point from him, and they basically threaten to tow you within 24 hours is what happens. And then you got to pay like $300 to get your car out of the towing place. So I'm going on day number 3 here on my car, and I keep moving it so it's not in the same spot, but every day I come out here I get nervous that I'm gonna have a ticket on here and then I don't know what to do. So I gotta keep rotating cars around. I feel like that Seinfeld where George has to keep moving all the cars around and parking them all over the place just so that he can keep the cars from being double parked. Alright, so I am going to my daughter's like end of school thing here. It's not their graduation, she's in kindergarten, and they're doing like this outdoor exercise thing where they get all the kids outside and have them run around, and I don't even know what I'm going to, but the school is designed to hold like 8 cars for the teachers that work there, so there's no parking. And the problem is there's like 250 kids that go to school here, so when they have things like this, 242 cars have got to park on the street somewhere. And while I'm like right here, let me see if I can turn this. Here's the school. I still have to walk like a quarter mile just to get into the gate because they lock this place up like a prison. It's the fact that I'm getting old and I just don't remember, but I don't remember doing anything like this when I was in elementary school. It seems like every month they do something major where the whole school like shuts down and they go do something cool. I just remember like recess, and like that was as cool as it got. I'm trying to break into the school. It's like getting out of prison. It's crazy. There's like a 6-foot fence here with spikes on the top, so I can't even get in. Just want to get in. Okay, I'm in. I breached the gate. This place is crazy. It's like San Quentin. Superwoman here. Yeah, this is like what we did at recess when we were in school. They don't like shut the school down for us. don't have a chance. Girls against boys. There's like 10 boys. Fix that point. You wanna walk? No. No? You like being carried? Yeah? See the garden over there? Is that pretty, the garden? With all the flowers growing? We're gonna go home and take a nap? No. No nap?
Wait.
You want a drink? You reach? That works. Okay. So I've been trying to think of a kind of a general topic to talk about in each of these videos, you know, so I can keep it kind of on point rather than just rambling about my day and showing pictures of popsicles right there. And make this interesting for you to watch if you're following me along, which is cool. This is episode number 4, and I just went back to the stats on YouTube and looked, and like 25 people have already seen episode number 1, so that's really exciting. Because we have 0 subscribers, so somehow these people are just finding us, which is awesome. I'm really excited about that. But anyway, I wanted to, I was talking to my wife today earlier about some of our friends who are on a trip right now, and I'm not going to get the details, but I want to talk about being on one side of the fence of always planning, and on the other side of the fence of doing. Okay, so maybe I want to switch those. Doing, planning. Doing, planning. Okay, so doing. If you've ever taken the DISC profile from Tony Robbins, I'll put the link down below in the comments so you can go do that for yourself. It's probably like a 15, they keep changing it, but it's like 10 to 20 minutes long. Basically just answering a bunch of questions about yourself and really like, I'm this way versus that way kind of a thing. And it tells you about your 4 personality traits and who you are. So there's D, I, S, and C. So go look it up if you haven't, or go take the test. It's actually really cool. It's free, so that's cool too. Anyway, D stands for driver. So meaning that I'm driven, I get things done. I don't think I put my head down and just do, right? So on the, I don't even remember what the side of the screen was for now, but the just get it done kind of side, people, I think, they don't plan ahead. Okay, so some people do, but on this side of the spectrum is to just put the head down and like right now, like let's just say I want to go get lunch, I'm going to run out the door and go grab lunch. I'm not going to think about where I want to go. I'm just going to get in the car and drive, and the first place I find it, I'm going to eat. There's people out there like that, who just get things done, go, and they don't care necessarily if they're doing it right. They don't care if they make mistakes. They just know, take advantage of the momentum that I have and run with it and get just like a snowball effect, just faster and faster and faster, get it done. And I agree that we need a lot of that in our lives, because the other side of the spectrum, planning, people can spend their whole life planning for something that never happens. And I think that that can be a challenge for a lot of people. It's hard to get off the fence of planning. Okay, so let me talk about this. Let's say you're gonna go out and buy a new car, and you're like, okay, well there's car number, or car A or car B, which one should I get? One's white, one's blue, one has leather, one doesn't, one's a manual, one's a stick shift, one has a convertible, one doesn't, one gets better gas mileage, one can do this, you know, so you're always gonna be like deciding, but you never actually make the decision and buy the car. And I call those planners because they spend so much of their time planning for something that may never even happen, that they miss the opportunity that the decision makers just go do. Okay, do you see the analogy here? So I think that you kind of live somewhere in between that and that, meaning that if I'm too far on this side, I'm always going to be trying to decide what I want. But there's some things in life, like deciding what you want to do in life, right? So you can be in school forever trying to decide, should I become a lawyer? Should I become a doctor? Should I drop out of school and do something else? Should I travel? Should I be a mechanic? Whatever it is, you're always trying to decide. You keep changing your major, you never graduate. I have plenty of people that I know like this who've been in school for 6, 7, 8 years. And then they get out of school and they do something completely different anyway. And then there's the other ones who are just like, put the head down, go, get out of school as fast as you can and go do something with your life. So like I said, I think you need to be maybe about here, like a 40-60 split, meaning that you need more put your head down and drive and go and make little corrections as you go. A great analogy I heard about this is fixing the plane in the air. So instead of having to land the plane, make a repair, and take off again and go, the plane that's just continuing to fly will pass the guy that had to land and fix his problem and then catch up with the other plane. So fix things as you go, but you also need to kind of plan ahead before you just make the decision that you're going to go somewhere. Like maybe put a few minutes of thought into it. That's really what I want to talk about. I just think that there's a lot of people making decisions either ultra fast or too slow, and there's a consequence to either one of them. So live somewhere in the 60-40 split, whether you're 40% too fast or 40% too slow, whatever. Anyway, that's all I want to talk about. All right, it's 5 minutes to 5. I feel like Steven Spielberg here, man. I've been editing videos all day. I think I bumped out like 4 vlogs that I've been late on, so go check out episodes like 20, 21, 22, 23 of Socially Stacked with Erik. Good stuff. So I'm gonna go find some dinner and hang out with my family and call it a night for being down here for now. I'll probably get some stuff done in a little bit, but yeah, anyway, thanks. Vlog's over.
I wanna get lost in the night, hold me in the dark till the lights down, and give me your electric touch.